UK Bristol District Heating, teamwork between Vattenfall and Bristol City Leap. What are heat networks? Heat networks, sometimes referred to as district heating, are a network of underground pipes that can deliver reliable, low-carbon heat and energy across cities. Third-party integration, TPI, is a climate-smart partnership concept between district heating providers and businesses that generate large amounts of surplus heat in their daily operations. Instead of letting this surplus heat go to waste, Vattenfall is connecting this facility to its district heating grids in order to use it for our heat customers. In January 2023, Vattenfall Heat UK acquired Bristol Heat Networks Limited and is working with Bristol City Leap, a trailblazing and large-scale multi-pronged initiative aimed at achieving carbon neutrality for the city's energy infrastructure by 2030. Vattenfall will expand the existing heat network, develop new networks, and where possible interconnect them to create a single Bristol heat network, serving the local community with reliable low-carbon heat. Vattenfall brings investment and proven experience in large-scale, resilient heat network across Europe. Within 5 years, 120 gigawatts of low-carbon heat will be delivered to customers in Bristol through over £200 million of investment into high-quality, long-term infrastructure across the city. We will commence construction and seek to develop and expand the heat network areas. Bristol City Leap is a long-term partnership between Bristol City Council and private sector partners aiming at delivering low-carbon energy infrastructure such as solar PV, heat networks, heat pumps, and energy efficiency measures at scale, all of which will help Bristol meet its carbon reduction targets of becoming carbon neutral by 2030. Partners will invest in Bristol City Council's estate to deliver low-carbon energy infrastructure and support others, such as residents, community energy groups, and businesses, to deliver local carbon-reducing projects. The burning of gas to generate heat inside your boiler accounts for around 30% of the UK's emissions. These harmful emissions damage the Earth's atmosphere and contribute to the thousands of premature deaths associated with air pollution in our city every year. With gas boilers, in order to heat our homes to a comfortable room temperature of 22 degrees Celsius, natural gas is first burned at 6,000 degrees Celsius, which is the equivalent of using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. There are other ways to heat homes without burning fuels to those high temperature. Although the majority of UK homes today are heated by gas, there are a number of low-carbon alternatives and heat delivery methods to choose from. A number of factors determine the cost of heating a building, as well as the delivery technology such as a heat network or individual heat pumps, the building's location, environment, and physical properties all play a part too. A recent report produced by Beringer Partners demonstrates that in densely populated urban areas, where there is a high level of heat demand and multiple properties, both commercial and domestic, that can be served by the same piping, district heating is the most cost-effective solution. This is because the cost of piping to supply heat and of maintaining the network can be shared. Heat networks can collect heat from multiple sources, including low or zero carbon sources, which means They reduce the impact of heating on the environment. This heat might be generated in a building with equipment specifically designed to produce and store heat, called an energy center, or can be waste heat harvested from nearby buildings or industrial processes that would otherwise be released to the atmosphere. Lots of buildings produce excess heat that could be captured, such as factories, data centers, and waste processing plants. This approach means we do not need to burn fossil fuels in our home. The heat network uses these sustainable sources to heat and pump hot water directly into homes using a network of insulated pipes, filling radiators and providing hot showers for whole neighborhoods. By moving the site of heat generation outside of people's houses, district heating enables us to capitalize on abundant sources of waste heat that would otherwise go unused and share heat across a wide network, diverting it to where it's required. Many large-scale heat networks use waste-to-energy plants to generate heat where residual waste, whatever remains after all the usable materials are salvaged for recycling, is converted to energy, usually by incineration. Waste to energy is considered a low-carbon, partially renewable energy source and, when combined with carbon capture technology, can even produce carbon-negative outcomes. The principle of multiple properties, both residential and commercial, sharing a central heat pump has a number of benefits over properties having their own individual heat pumps. Number one, individual heat pumps take up valuable living or working spaces. A central heat pump located outside of businesses and residences is more easily accessed when required, for example, for maintenance. Number three, installing individual heat pumps at scale would require grid reinforcement. The provision of heat on a large scale can also be of huge benefit to the local economy, not only through the provision of reliable heating, but by using local suppliers and services, creating jobs and new opportunities to generate revenue from waste energy. With everybody winning, the upfront cost of investing in the necessary infrastructure can be shared in line with the benefit for local government, utility companies, housing providers, and other investors. Thank you very much for subscribing and supporting our channel. The name of our channel is Energy Markets at Energy Lisco. See you next time.